Welcome back, everybody, to the Behind the Brand podcast. My name is Curtis, and of course, I'm the host. Today, we are joined by two absolute legends. We have the guys from Legacycomps. We've got Jed, and of course, Mr. Tony Fitzpatrick. How you doing, guys?
Very well, Curtis. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you guys.
Same, Curtis, and thanks for your kind words there.
Oh, listen, no problem at all. I mean, legend. Come on, Jed, even you can admit. Absolute legend of a man.
You try walking down the street with him, Curtis. You try going to Barshaw Park.
Curtis, don't listen, man. It's the opposite, actually.
Is it new because of all these streams now? People are
not at all. It's just a pleasure for me to call Tony a friend and to be doing something really unique and you know, and even being here today as well, Curtis. We watched your interview with a very good friend of ours, Cheryl at Bloody Blooms.
So lovely.
And it takes a lot. I was saying that off air. It takes a lot. You're the same, Tony, to capture my attention.
Yep.
And when I knew it was coming on, I thought, okay, I'll have a wee watch. I couldn't put it down. It was fantastic, and Cheryl's story is incredible, isn't it?
It is, honestly, it really is, for somebody that's been through quite a bit to where she is now. I mean, just absolutely amazing. But I think as well, she's such a lovely person and puts out so much good.
I think that's important, Curtis. As you say, she's inspirational.
Just,
no, as you say, to be able to start her own business, her and James, and get to where they are, but a really good person. And that's important in life.
Goodness shines through.
I think that's it. It's a bit of fundamental there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, her kindness does shine through.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people love going to Cheryl for her business. Because she's absolutely, apart from the pun, she's booming with the blooming, you know what I mean?
A big supporter of Legacycomps.
Yes, massive.
Bloody Blooms, and then also, you know, the I Do venture as well.
That's right, she just recently kind of kicked that off as well.
Fantastic. So
they just get the world
they deserve every success.
They do.
They're lovely people, and big thank yous to Cheryl for putting us in touch anyway and recommending to get in touch with you guys.
Pleasure.
And thank you to you guys for coming on. I mean, taking time out of your busy schedules, you know what I mean? So
it's actually nice to sit back and be asked questions.
This is brilliant. Actually be like the interview.
I'll just sit back with a big cigar. Come on, ask away.
I know. Well, we better know just in case the thing goes out.
I know, that's all we need. I don't want to get in trouble
again.
I don't even smoke, but yeah, no, it's great to be here.
Oh, listen, I can't thank you enough.
No.
What we usually do is, and obviously you've seen it, we get you guys to introduce yourselves first.
Okay.
Find out a wee bit of backstory on you guys, and then how Legacycomps came to be. So I don't know who wants to go first. Who wants to start? I mean, Tony, do you want to go? Jed's kind of pointing at you, saying you go.
Either or, whatever you're comfortable with.
On you go, Jed. You're the man.
You sure?
Yes, definitely. Aye.
What a journey. So, Tony, I think we've spoken about this many times.
Yeah.
Tony, when Tony left St Mirren, he's still club ambassador, but he's been sweeping the terraces. You've been a ball boy. You've
been through it all, Tony.
Played for the club twice. You've managed the club twice, and the word legends branded about an awful lot. And he's a humble man. He's had a stand named after him, Tony Fitzpatrick stand. He's got a street in Paisley named after him. He's even got a gritter called Tony Fitzpatrick. he melts the snow.
That is when you know you've really made it. That is when I really know.
It gets better. So we're at Barshaw on Saturday there, right? And this dog come up, and the woman's shouting, Fitzy! Fitzy! And I'm looking, and it's got Fitzy on it. I says, that's named Death. So he's got a dog named Death. He's got a dog named after him as well.
Yeah.
So when he left St Mirren, Tony and I are good friends. And I think, Tony, you wanted to...
No, that was the thing. I think, as Jed's saying there, I've been very fortunate in my life in terms of being staying in Paisley, Renfrewshire. And I'm not just saying this, I'm not trying to touch the heartstrings, but no, everybody goes through hard times, and there was times in my life where it was very difficult, and the Paisley and Renfrewshire community were unbelievable to me and my family. No, especially the loss when I lost my son, and he was 6.5 years old, Tony, and I love speaking about him now. So it's no, so when I was leaving St Mirren in the day-to-day roles, such a thing, I thought, and I had many chats with Jed. We were very close, and I thought I'd like to do something to give back into the community. No, they've given me so much and my family so much, and we get chatting, and that's where Legacy came from.
Wow. So just took that we jump out then, a wee hand out just to say, listen, I want to do something here, like let's do something good.
And Tony phoned me, he says, I'm going to start Legacycomps. It's a wee competition website. I thought that sounds good. He says, will you be my guest presenter? Remember in brackets, guest,
Guest.
right? So that I says, I'll help you out, Tony. 48 shows ago, right?
Oh, I know.
So I've ended up in posters.
Yeah.
We've ended up in billboards.
That's right.
Do you know what
For
I mean?
anybody who's seen it, if you've passed Glasgow Airport recently, you'll see these the big grins are out.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But it's never mind 0-hour contract, no pay contract.
That's true. That's true.
But it's been a journey, and one of the reasons I say to Tony, I'll get involved with you as long as we can give back, and that was always your plan, Tony.
Yeah, that was it.
You know, like the three kind of main partners in there: St Vincent's Hospice, Accord Hospice,
and Raise of Hope. Yeah, and you're getting paid in kindness.
Yes, and
do you know what? You are doing exactly what it says on your t-shirts. You're leaving a legacy.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that's the main thing. These because I used to actually work for St Vincent's Hospice, so I know exactly what it takes on a day-to-day basis.
$7,000 a day.
I know to run, and the good things that all these charities are doing as well, not just St Vincent's Accord and everything that goes along with it. I mean,
you're right, Curtis, and I think that was a big thing as well, because when we chatted about this at the beginning as well, and people forget about COVID, but it was a massive change in everybody's life.
I was there during St Vincent's time of COVID, and it was a very difficult time.
Exactly, and after that, and you're looking about and thinking, the charities are struggling to get money in to run. Even like say when we look at sports clubs, general good causes really. So it was very difficult times for them. So that was a big thing behind our idea, is to go, let's try and generate and give back. So that's been a big thing.
And you're absolutely right, Tony, because already we've given away over £170,000 in prizes from a standing start.
I know.
And then for youth sports clubs, charities and general good causes, as Tony said, that's the three main charities, but we help loads, football clubs, rugby clubs. We've got an affiliation programme. We've helped raise over £40,000, and as I say, we're 2 years old early July. Amazing. which is incredible. So it's grown, and I think that's it. So the affiliation programme, the way that the giving back process works, so if you're a youth sports club, a charity, a general good cause, you become part of the affiliation programme. You get a unique code, and if people come onto Legacycomps from said organisation and buy a wee ticket, for what we give away, daily cash builder, or to win vouchers or to win a holiday, and use that code, they get a 20% kickback.
Brilliant.
Which they can redeem for kit, equipment, anything they're in need of.
Oh, a massive impact for them. Do you know what I mean? If they'll have loyal supporters that constantly help them as well.
They do.
And for them to then have their way of giving back, and then sitting going, well, what can I do?
Yeah. And they know they're buying every time they buy a ticket and use that code. Not only can they win a wee prize, they're helping.
100%.
And also on top of that as well, Tony, we host nights, because I'm a compere. We host nights, we host dinners for myself.
I just laugh when you need to get a night out. If you've never been to a night with Jed compere, honestly,
it's a nice club, 18:30. Let's just put it that way. It never leaves you.
Explains it all.
Never leaves you.
This guy will sell you a fishbowl.
Honestly, this is.
I'll never leave you, and I'm 54 this year, and I'm jumping about.
So.
You're saying you're 29. I'm jumping about as if I'm 18. But it's mental.
Even get me dancing, and I don't like it.
It was funny. It was funny.
I've seen you in Vienna.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's so funny. We host dinners, myself, Tony, Rose Riley, Ian Durant, Peter Grant.
Yeah. Is that like the sportsman's dinner?
Sports persons dinners.
Sorry, that's right.
No, it's a good point, because Rose Riley World Cup winners are a friend of ours, because what we try to do is be different, unique, so we involve everybody, and men and women can come in with our. So we my brother came to one we did for St Vincent's at the Glenhill. So obviously we did a great night. We raised $12,000 that night for St Vincent's. We helped.
That's
part of the deal. So it was funny. I went up to my sister's the next day, and my brother, he's hilarious, and he's gonna follow me. He comes along and he says, and I heard him saying to my sister, she says, how did your night go last night? He says it was brilliant, and she went. He says he's jumping about with that Club 1830 stuff. And my sister goes, and what did you do? He went, I'm giving it.
The room was electric. Fantastic.
So, but again, we couldn't do it without the community, and we're building thousands and thousands of people, and it's getting really, 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 really good fun.
I think that's it. We've discussed this in previous podcasts with other guests and things like that, and Renfrewshire itself is quite a tight knit.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody kind of looks after their own, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to help it, and I feel like everybody wants to do a bit of good.
And they do. And seeing our daily cash builder was saying there, we go live in front of camera every 2 weeks, which you're going to come on.
Yes, I've just been
good
invited.
man.
I'm looking forward
to having you on. And you know, but we do the daily cash, and we do shout outs, don't we, Tony?
Yeah, definitely.
But people are willing each other on.
It's
not about me, it's but good luck, everybody.
Yep.
Congratulations to the winner, innit, Tony?
It's so true, Jed, because although there's one or two winners who earn it, but everybody's a winner on it. I know these words are just, it sounds like words, but everybody who buys a ticket, you know, it's going to a good cause, if you know what I mean. It's not just if you're not winning a big prize, but that's going to help
all part of the
people.
giving back process.
Definitely.
Exactly, Jed.
And I think like that, people can take a bit of self-satisfaction from
I
that.
think that's what's coming across, no, because if you listen to Jed at night, he does them every night, incredible. And no, it's rising all the time. The amount of people that's coming to listen. But you imagine, I'm not saying this again, but we've all been in different things in life, and you speak to people, and loneliness is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
And with Jed on that just say tonight speaking, that might be the only time somebody listens to somebody as a connection. And I just know, because I enjoy going on the shows at night. I couldn't do what Jed does, but no, I couldn't. I'm being honest, I couldn't. And what you do,
handed to be fair.
No,
exactly.
no,
it's a team effort, and Martin as well.
Oh, Martin's fantastic.
Martin and Sean, it does.
We've got to mention name as well. Martin and Sean.
It's not just me and Tony.
It's the four of us, and we've got together. And as you say, the guys have bought into it. No, often people buy into zero contacts. But no, it's brilliant. They've done an incredible. I use this word all the time, but it is incredible.
And there's no egos. Do you know what I mean? Because I was all often, I don't mix my ambition up with my ability.
Yeah,
we've all got certain, you know, what we can do. You know, and
I've got a big ego.
Take it easy.
I'm brilliant.
Yes, you he's got a dog named after him, you know what I mean?
I know. Jeez,
that's a barking.
I'm barking, aye. Oh, brilliant. Me's Fitzy. Hey, don't be like me, Fitzy.
He's even going to say in Jake.
Louise and Gary.
The same Jake.
I know, so that was his thing. Louise and Gary are fantastic people, big St Mum supporters. And
so
when you see wee Fitzy, he does what they say. He does look at me. You know, on their old face. I know. Brilliant.
You know what they say? Sometimes it's like dogs look like their owners, but you just happen to look like this.
I just say that's
you made it to adopt.
I know. Brilliant.
That's brilliant. You see, obviously, like.
Oh no, listen, I've got something.
Have you got something?
Where you going?
Well, Tony, I know you're out and about, and I was in getting something at a shop the other day there, and it was a cash builder. No, get wee Winnie the yellow motor, and it's got Tony's face in the end of it. And the guy come up and he went like, "Is that Legacycomps?" I went, aye. He says, "Oh, it's brilliant. And she says, see that Tony Cascarino, he's fine."
Oh no! You feel
that's brilliant. I know. It was usually in the old days they called me Frank McGarvey for some reason.
You've got to tell that story about getting recognised when you played for St Mum. And you went to France and people were recognising you, Tony.
Oh, it's a long story. It's too long a story. Too long a story. It was actually until I went to, and it was. I don't know if I've got time to tell.
You go for it, mate.
But anyway,
it
was Sorrento, and it was way back in the day, and I had the big sort of moustache in the days.
As you would, of course, as you would.
Okay,
starting to come back again now.
My missus always said to me, we went to Sorrento. It was a special occasion, but she always said, "Do you know something? Anywhere you go, you always get recognised." I'm saying, "No, I said, I'll never get recognised here." So we're sitting in the having a meal, and I could see the waiters coming over, and they're looking. So the head waiter comes over and he's like, "Football?" I went, "Oh, this is like." I went, "Yeah." He goes, "It's con man. Monsieur Rush." Ian Rush. And the worst thing about that is, in later life, there's a one for nice looking footballers and ugly looking footballers, and me and Ian Rush were in there, the moustaches and stuff. So, but that was in the
compliment,
thing.
Ian Rush.
I know. No. Well, geez, but no, the two had big moustaches, and he was over. I think he was playing for Juventus at the time. So, That was it.
Oh, fantastic!
I couldn't play like him. I was.
You can imagine. Did you tell them it was? You were like, did you say no?
I did. Yeah. But I was going to try it on right enough to see the way they were all in this. But
thanks for this.
I know. No. It was fun. It was fun.
Could you imagine signing an autograph though?
I know.
Tony Fitzpatrick.
Brilliant.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You obviously just kind of discussed what you do there, but it was like a kind of flyby. So I think it'd be good to maybe talk in depth of what you actually do, such as the cash builders and the certain things that you do, the week to week sort of thing, and then the kind of bigger ones that you do as well. So just if you could even just tell lovely people, maybe they've never heard of it. So
aye, so if you've never heard of Legacycomps, it's a bit of light-hearted entertainment. And when Tony started, it was a bit, the branding was black and it was a
more
bit black and red, more corporate.
Yeah.
It was more kind of lawyers, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It was kind of
probably coming from your background. I think just leaving that.
Well,
not just because you would have been. No, it's just you would have been part of the whole. You know what I mean? The business world.
It was.
Right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So then having to come and be a wee bit less. You know what I mean? Serious face. You know what I mean? When it comes to it. So
when I come in and I say to Tony, I says, look, it needs to brighten up, Tony. I says, what's your vision?
That's
true. You can that's a good point for you to come in, Tony, because you had a dream, didn't you?
I did. It's true, Curtis. It was, as I said, I'm not. For an early childhood, I'm sort of, it's called visualisation now, innit, or this fancy words, no,
manifesting.
Manifesting and visualisation.
I keep getting slag for that every day.
Listen, it works, but I used to date as a kid and dreaming about a football. But this time, as we say, we spoke about how we could change things, stuff like that. And I fell asleep, actually. It wasn't the sort of just getting into a thing. I fell asleep, and this is true. In the dream, it was this big red heart, and it kept sort of pulsating, I swear to you. And it was saying, give from the heart, give back from the heart. So didn't I, the next day, I just went to Jack, I said, listen, I've had this dream. I says, the heart, I'd love a heart there, and it's pulsating, give back for the heart. And then we looked at it, and the logo says it all, Jed, doesn't it?
It does.
No, give from the heart and bring sunshine.
Bring sunshine into people.
Bringing happiness into people's
lives.
lives.
That's right, yeah.
And how that came about, and you've got to give huge thanks to West of Scotland College, to Billy Kinnear, and to Evelyn Crowe, and to
brilliant.
Debbie. Absolutely fantastic. So what happened last year, from August to October, I think it was 18 or 19 students as part of the curriculum was to come up with a rebranding for Legacycomps, and that's what Billy likes, the college. Billy's head of creative arts at the college, and he said it was so the students had a real client. Yeah, so they come up and Evelyn Crowe, she won the competition, and that's where the yellow and the heart.
It's so nice, though. It's really nice.
So give from the heart and bring sunshine into people's lives. So getting back to how Legacycomps work, pretty simple. It's legacycomps.com. You go in there. There's loads of different prizes. We've got a daily cash builder, which people can win. People are winning between £500, £600, £700 a day. And we go. That's behind camera. We do that. You go in every night on the Facebook page where I give people a shout out.
So it's like live videos and things like that.
Exactly.
So you can be a part of
the winners. So you'll never. That's one point as well. You'll never ever win and click a link. If you win with us, we'll phone you. Don't ever click a link. No. We'll phone you to tell you you've won. So we do that every night, and that's great. So we're giving away between £4,000 and £5,000 a week on that. And then every 2 weeks, Tony and I go in front of camera and we do the live draw. But in the live draw in front of camera, we phone the winners live on air. Brilliant. We invite guests on, and we have such a laugh, Tony, don't we? But what prizes we got in there? For example, we've got the big Ninja. Call it
like the air fryer things.
We've got Dobie's garden vouchers for the next one. We've got a Kitchen Academy pot set. We've got Tesco vouchers. We've got £1,000 cash builder on the day. So, and then we've got the big somebody. I don't know if you've been watching as well. Somebody won, a guy from Renfrew, in fact, Andrew McGaver. He won £5,000 on the big live draw, and we went into the Tea Gardens Tavern. And we gave Andrew his cheque on Friday, and then the next big showcase prize is £6,000.
That's right. This is the next one.
The next biggie. Yep. So so there's loads of varied and different prizes in there to suit everybody's, and it's only £1.49. And as I say,
you do like the holidays and things like that.
We do holidays. People have won a £1,000 holiday voucher, £2,000 holiday voucher.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
The prize.
Car, that's right.
The car.
Yes. Well done.
Well
done.
So the prizes are varied, and we ask the community as well. What are you looking for?
Yes.
It's not just. It's not. You'd agree
No,
that,
you're right.
Tony? It's
Yeah,
not
it's
just yours or
important.
mine or Martin's or Sean's.
No.
It's a community.
Yep.
And we listen to what the community, and hopefully one day as it gets bigger and bigger, we'll be giving away 100,000, £1 million.
Why not?
I don't see any reason why I won't.
No.
I think as well, because you are very committed to the community and bringing people on board. I mean, we've had guests, we were just discussing it. We've had guests in here that have been a part of your journey.
Yeah.
Grant from Sweet Punks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Cheryl as well. She's been a part of it as well. I mean,
Massive.
probably others have been a part of it and
Massive.
never actually
Loads.
said this, and they've just never even,
absolutely
never even thought
loads.
about it. Cheryl was your biggest thing as well.
Oh,
But Grant seems to like do a lot of kind of.
He
He's great
does.
with
Well,
socials as well.
What Grant and Cheryl done respectively, they gave away a prize for a whole year.
Yes.
So somebody gets a Sweet Punks box every month. We Chelsea from Renfrew again.
Sweetest and
She
all.
gets that delivered
They're
to her every
unreal,
month.
aren't they? Unreal.
And
Brilliant.
Cheryl and James, they gave away a Superior bunch of
They
flowers
did,
for a
they did.
year. A lady from Paisley, Brenda Warnock, won that, and we give that with Trailgrazers in Johnston.
That's right, the Trailblazers.
They're
Yes, the
fantastic
girls, they're brilliant.
Fantastic people. They gave away prizes as well. Kevin McLaughlin has helped us with televisions. We've had loads and loads of people getting involved, and that's what we say. If there's any business watching tonight, if you want to get involved and join your legacy, you know, there's loads of things we can do to promote, and we've got to give a big shout out as well to Love Each Moment, to Mike and to Margaret. They're a small family run. They sell jewellery and gifts at affordable prices to suit everybody's budget, and they're a ticket sponsor. So they put back into the legacy as well. So you know,
it's fantastic.
The amount of
it really is a big, massive community.
Aye,
you know what I mean? Not I was going to say project, but it's not a project. You know what I mean?
See, when we started it, Curtis, we didn't know.
No. Did you think like when you did start it though, it was going to be what it was going to be?
No. If I'm being honest, you were the same, Jed. I think we were just going to do it for a short time. That was the sort of thing to give back a wee bit. What we could do is it gathered, and that happens in life, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And the great thing is we're sitting with you today. And I'm not just saying we're humbled with that as well. Absolutely. I know it's great, and with just coming here as well, Tony, it's exciting for us. We're going into places you would never have got before. So
definitely.
So Tony, a big shout out for Lorraine Cameron, the Provost. She's such an incredible, inspirational person.
She really is, Jed, as you say, not just for us, the whole of Paisley and Renfrewshire. Lorraine's, I think, an incredible person, Provost, and that's who you want representing your county, really, isn't it?
She's all about the community.
Yes.
Well, I know Lorraine as well from obviously, like I've dealt with her at previous St Vincent events. I've known her children as well, even though they're all grown up as well. But lovely woman, and she really does have the heart of like the community at heart.
That's important,
and that's what Legacycomps has done for me, Curtis. It's shown me. It's shown me a wee bit in depth what goes on behind the scenes, and because a lot of people just hear bad news, but there's a lot of good in Renfrewshire, and there's a lot of good at the council led by Lorraine, and also the deputy Cathy. She's fantastic. We did a live draw for the chambers, brilliant. And you've got John, you've got Catherine, you've got Heather, you know, you've got Alan, and you've got Val as well. Just at the weekend at Barshaw, there's so many of them behind the scenes that help us, and it's good. It's good to be involved.
It really is.
It's amazing. It's amazing because you've got the full community there. It literally is the full community. Everybody is buying in to what you guys are doing and helping support it and make it become much bigger than what it's going to be, which is just amazing when you think about it at the end of the day. It's absolutely amazing. So obviously we were chatting before when you were coming in. You guys have got a very big anniversary coming up.
We have. Happy birthday! We have. Who'd have thought it?
I know, 2 years.
2 years.
As we said, Jed, at the beginning, I mean, we never put a time limit on this. We just thought, right, let's go for this, give back and see where it takes us. But, my God, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. Yeah.
Have you enjoyed the 2 years though?
Listen, you wouldn't no enjoy it being with Jed, Martin and Sean as well, but really have. No, I mean, it's been a special journey, hasn't it? And Jed, I just think it's been so special. And we've met so many great people, including yourselves here today, but it is, and that's what it's about. No just the sort of taking part in the games and stuff like that. It's us being part of the whole community, really, isn't it? Do you say so, Jed?
Listen, I never knew what to expect. Because when Tony put this together, he obviously couldn't get on deck. so he phoned me, but
it's getting infrastructure.
That's
it. 48 shows ago. But you know, it's what it does. It just gives you some. I don't know what it's hard to explain. It'll be similar to what you're doing. You do yourself. It's hard to explain. It gives you a buzz that money can't buy.
100%. And I think that you get that real sense of reward as well at the end of the day. Like, it's no monetary value at the end of the day. It's what you're putting out there and the message that you're bringing to the community and bringing people together and actually just helping people. As I say, I know exactly with the charities that you help what they do firsthand. I've seen it up close. I've seen it. I've seen families and I've seen what it does. And like that, we kind of touched on COVID as well. But a lot of these places, not only did they lost a lot of like staff and things like that as well, which then couldn't support the people that were there.
Exactly.
Like, it's just a massive impact. So by you doing what you're doing, it's incredible.
Thanks for
and
that.
it's not until it chaps your door.
Yes. That you realise what these places.
That's and again, I don't want to go into why I get involved, but it's when people don't realise until you need their support.
Yes.
And you realise, I never realised £7,000 a day.
It's crazy.
To run a hospice at St Vincent's.
And it's, I mean, you think the end of your life and things like that, it's so dignity and the work they do Accord and Raise a Hope is the cancer support group. Linda and I, I'm delighted. I'm so proud to be the ambassador of that. It's but the work, that's what I'm saying. So here we're sitting here, how much goodness is happening.
Yep.
And talking about goodness, there's going to be a good news newspaper coming out soon as well. There's a woman. Yeah, it's out. Sorry, the first edition's out. Margaret Fraser, again, she was a great supporter of Legacy, but what she wants to do is every newspaper you pick up or you listen to news, it's all bad news. She's published a newspaper. It's going to be once a month and everything in it's good news.
That's such a good idea.
Isn't it? How good is that?
Positivity out there as well.
Brilliant. So Margaret, well done.
When you read the papers these days, see the news, it's all doom and gloom. The world's doom and gloom.
I know.
They never talk about the good stuff that goes on.
And there's a lot of good. It's not till you read some of these stories. I'm not saying that I'm in it. So I didn't see that ego in mine. That ego in mine. I just thought I'd throw that in. But no, there's honestly wonderful stories. As I say, it's free. Again, Margaret's done that free, and then we're helping with Jed, and especially Jed and Saturday at Bar Show we're handing out everything, papers free, and it's great. But just for somebody to pick up a newspaper once and say, that's a good news story.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I know Margaret probably know more about it.
Yeah.
Did she come to you guys? Did you have the idea of putting that together for her? And there's somebody maybe listening that has a good story. How would they?
No.
To be fair, it's Margaret.
It's Margaret.
We're just helping her put it out.
You're just helping her put it out.
No, it's nothing. No, honestly, Margaret's done all this herself. Her and her daughter do incredible work. And not just outside Paisley and Renfrewshire as well. They're for Postal Park and all the sort of areas, the schemes and stuff like that they're involved in, and they're doing brilliant work.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just again to clarify what you do, obviously with everything that goes on, you're absolutely fine.
We'll get there.
We'll get there in the end. You know, we're having such a good time anyway. That's the good thing. That is the good thing.
Yeah.
You guys run these weeknights every night. That's correct.
Every night, Monday through Saturday.
Is there a certain time you do that?
Usually about 8:15. We go live. The ticket sales close at 8, and then we go live at 8:15.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And then we announce the winner, and then during the cash builder, we phone the winner right after the show.
Right.
And then obviously you'll see that we've got 300, just shy of 300 5-star Trustpilot reviews.
Brilliant, guys.
About people's experience, which is an
Brilliant.
incredible amount. That's
really
people in their own words. So for example, somebody wins the cash builder tonight. I'll phone them. They'll get their details, and within minutes the money's paid into their account. And people are saying that, and because that's important as well.
That is important.
It's Trustpilot, get 5-star Trustpilot
Definitely.
review.
There's nothing worse because people then won't buy into it if they don't see that it is actually doing what it's meant to do.
Our record is 2 minutes of the person winning, getting the money in their account. So as quick as we can get the details, the money's in the account. That's obsession, isn't it? Really? That's what we do. Then obviously, as you know, we do the live one in front of camera every 2 weeks, and that's the big prize draw where they've got the cash builder every night, but the big prize draw is as well as cash. There could be the Ninja fryer, there could be the pots and pans, there could be vouchers, there could be
vouchers.
So good. And then we phone the winner live on air, and then they answer the phone, and to get some of the reaction back to the winners, it's just fantastic.
Just think of when you do grow though, and then you can actually go to their address and surprise them there.
I know.
There and then.
Can you imagine?
Like you're at in deck.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? We do that. So see when
We've done
that. See when a person wins, if you go to legacycomps.com, you see the charities and good cause, and also see the winners. So the wee car, wee Winnie, the wee yellow car that goes about with Tony's face on it. So we go. So if you win, we go to their address and we get a picture taken with them. So that's all part of the. It's just part of the razzmatazz, isn't it?
It's brilliant, isn't it? Just have somebody on site though for when you actually do a draw, and you're like, all right, it's somebody over this way. Somebody get there fast, rapid.
Well, we done that the other night there, and it was Martin's idea actually. He says, listen, whoever wins the £5,000, don't shout their name out live on air. Phone them, and then we phoned him. We phoned him, and he answered it, and he was like, "Hello," and it was, "Hi, is this Andrew?" Yeah, we want to say you've won £5,000. As you say, you want to get that to 100,000, a million.
Yeah,
you want to grow it. Definitely.
Also, there, this well, I'll be able to say this, Andrew as well. That on top of his 5,000, we gave £250, and Andrew picked Macmillan nurses.
I see. So whoever we said, whoever wins the £5,000. We'll give you an extra £250 on top to donate to the charity of your choice. And Andrew's
that's so good, guys.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
They do incredible work as well.
They do. They really do. There's so many.
I know.
So many in Renfrewshire, and there's so many out with as well. Do amazing stuff. Yeah. I was actually I was doing a bit of filming for a local youth club over in the Short Roads area. Right. And some of the work that they guys do is just fantastic as well. And what they're doing for the community kids that. Some don't have unseen. A lot. It's just amazing what they were doing.
Doesn't it? It goes unseen. These people, they're angels.
Yes. But hopefully what you're doing, they'll get recognition. You'll start to get them on shows or whatever, and there you're speaking about them in the news. So
this is what this was all about. It was bringing people that are maybe aren't comfortable and stuff like that with introducing themselves and putting themselves out there the world. Give them a voice at the end of the day.
Brilliant.
But also meeting about the people that are the brand as well, because we don't, although we see you guys, this will be maybe a first time that people have actually heard you guys chatting away and talking.
Well, it's and it's true. The brand, as you say, as well, is important because we need to build this to where people seeing us now as well, because you do get people saying, "Is that fake?" It's up there, isn't it? But we've built that trust up now. There's people. Yeah,
there's one thing I can say for you guys as well. From the minute you walked in, I couldn't tell there was nothing fake about it. There was nothing fake. There was nothing fake about it. You can usually tell by meeting people right at the very start of what they're like and everything. And is it all just for show? And I can hand on heart say that you guys, I never got that impression from you. I can tell that you really do care about the community. And it's nice to hear your stories at the end of the day and how you get involved and how Legacycomps came to be.
Thank you. Thanks,
it's an upward curve, and just you need more people to join the legacy.
Yes.
Together we are creating a legacy. So if anybody's watching, get yourself to legacycomps.com now. Have a look at the fantastic prizes.
He's ahead of the game, isn't he?
He's got it.
Have a look at the fantastic prizes.
You're right. I usually go to sleep a wee bit and I'll jump in. I'm waiting. I
give him one job.
I know one job I get.
Before we come on the night, I says you have to see legacycomps.com.
I know. As soon as he said that, I was going to do that. We're a winner.
Do you know what I mean?
Phone out already.
That's
I know.
That's my joke, but
it's true.
It just shows how good you work as a team.
Have a look at our Trustpilot reviews. We always say that to people, and if you fancy getting involved, it's great. It's a wee bit of light-hearted entertainment.
Definitely.
That's all it is.
And for obviously today's world, it's all about the socials and how it goes about and everything, how people find you. What socials are you guys on?
We're on Facebook, we're on X,
yep.
We're on Instagram, and also we're getting better at TikTok.
Yes.
Brilliant.
We are.
Well, if you ever need any assistance, just give me a shout. I'd love to get obviously help out any way I can, guys.
That's brilliant.
So just trying our very best. We're trying our very best, and we're learning every day. But I've got to emphasise this, Tony. I think you'll agree. We couldn't do it without people like yourselves.
No,
we couldn't do it without the amazing Legacycomps community.
Yeah, no.
We call them. It's not about Tony, Martin, or Sean, or me. This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for the fantastic Legacycomps community. They're second to none.
Yeah, and what you said earlier, asking the question, enjoy the journey. And that's what, although there's a lot given back, but you enjoy it, didn't we? Enjoy it. It's been a great journey, honestly. Fantastic journey.
It's amazing to think that you thought it was only going to last for so long.
I know, that was the thing,
because by the time this goes out, your anniversary's past, is that correct? Yeah.
So this is going out the day after.
The day after the
which you're going to be on
That's right.
You're showing
I'm
the
going to
pub.
feature on,
Yes.
so that's good.
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
You can come in and relax the way you've relaxed.
I know.
I'll just batter you with questions.
I know, that's it.
You see me, I'll be a trembling fool.
I know. Not at all. Not at all. No,
I'm doing what you're doing for.
No, we're a team effort, Curtis.
That's so good.
And that's what it's all about. And that's what Renfrewshire is all about. For the Provost all the way. It's just...
Yeah. I was drilled into it when I went to school, especially I went to school in Paisley. St Andrews, which is just across from the Veteran Centre and things like that, just up the road from Accord, and that was always drilled in. It was always community first.
And I wouldn't miss it. I think you've got to mention when you talk about the community. I know St Mirren Football Club is a big, that's the heart of the community as well, along with St Mirren Foundation, Gail Brannigan. The work they do is amazing work. So I'm not just saying that's. I know I love St Mirren, but what they've created within the community as well, which is great to see.
Oh, it's massive.
I think as well, Christmas Day, the meals they take to people, and
brilliant. There's a lot of great things.
Gail on that one, maybe reach out to Gail.
Yeah, you should actually.
Get a wee bit of promotion for the guys as well.
Fantastic person. Yeah, no, definitely.
Brilliant, guys.
The saying goes, Curtis, it's a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good team these have got.
Yeah, team effort. But should we include you in that? We include it. We're all a big team, and if we use our platform and we all pull in the same direction, then together we're creating a legacy.
Yeah,
no pun intended, but there you go.
There you go. But listen, I had to come in at some point, so and it's a good way to wrap up.
How can I follow that? The master there. Brilliant.
He's practice that in the car.
I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I was starting to. And by the way, he does talk for the heart. That's the truth. So good.
I think that's it. You are both invested in it as well.
Yeah,
as much as it came from an idea.
Yeah.
You have all put your part in it.
Yeah.
You all believe in a legacy.
And we're all, and I want to emphasise that. So there's loads of ingredients goes in. Tony, myself, Sean, Martin, yourself. But most important, the community. Sorry, I'm saying this again. The Legacycomps community, honestly.
Aye, massive.
And it's down to you guys, and especially the ones that are watching. And if you happen to find this maybe later on, and you're like, I've never heard this before, go and check the guys out. As I say, on socials, Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok now as well, and even their website as well. Do you want to rhyme off your website again for me?
I do. www.legacycomps.com.
There you go, legacycomps.com. Guys, I can't thank you enough.
No,
honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to chat with you and speak with you, and hopefully I can be a part of and help you any way I can.
100%.
Definitely, you can be. Yeah,
really, really good 100%. To help you out. Thank you so much for watching, folks. We hope that you've really, really enjoyed yourselves. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, please feel free to drop a wee follow, like anything that goes, especially YouTube as well. Feel free to subscribe as well. Leave a 5-star review for these guys as well, because what they do is absolutely 5 stars. But again, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Curtis.
Can't thank you enough. We'll see you again in the next one, folks. Take care.